And I also was fortunate enough to do a show that was trying just to highlight the issue that is contraceptives. And interestingly, when we did this show, we all know, by and large, most women know about contraceptives. But there is a gap between the acknowledgement that contraceptives exist and the use of the actual contraceptives. So in case you missed the show, take a look. So, and I was told that you believe that the pills, the injections, that is not for you.
I think pia ni kwa sababu ya hizo jina wamezipea, sijui pills, kuna IUDs. So they give them those serious names. Na mimi kama dem nikifeel naenda kununua, naona ai hapana, it's not for my age group, you see. So the serious names that they have given them.
What do you mean it's not for your age group?
They're too serious. For me, they're too serious.
Let me say that there's no contraceptives that fits everyone, and they need to be assessed and to identify what favors you. So it is true that some methods can make someone bleed a lot, depending on a number of factors, but also the same methods can be very useful to another section of the users. So that is why before initiating, it is always advisable that you visit a qualified person for assessment, the initial assessment, and you're placed on what is suitable for you.
Joining me right now is Dr. Frederick Kairithia. He is an OBGYN and obviously a resident doctor across both Real Talk shows. Daktari, karibu kwenye roundtable leo.
Thank you very much.
And so we've done a couple of shows together throughout the year. I want to ask you, for you, what has the feedback been like?
It's been quite interesting. It's a show which has impacted people. They have followed the various shows that we've done. They have given us quite good and positive feedback in terms of sensitizing the community on the medical issues, discussing real people, real solutions, and real issues.
So we did the show on contraceptives,
yes.
And something that really stood out was the fact that there's a lot of misinformation around the use of contraceptives. Most women know what contraceptives are, but they don't necessarily know which type of contraceptives to use. So what is the best place to start when you're trying to select a contraceptive for use?
I think the best thing is to find out information, and there is information all over in most health facilities. And also trying to break the taboo around reproduction and contraception, because handling the topic as a taboo is what has impacted the uptake of contraception, and also the need to find out information. So any qualified health worker should be able to provide information and actually guide you to a place where you can get the most appropriate contraceptive.
And also, just to also highlight the issue that Daktari has raised when it comes to taboos, because it's one thing when we say that taboos exist, but the beauty about this show is that we're able to show real people who will actually demonstrate how the taboos are impacting their lives. So when a wife is saying that I'm secretly on contraceptives because my husband doesn't believe in me using contraceptives, and I understand why I need to because I'm trying to plan the family, yet at the same time, the man is not necessarily supportive of the wife using contraceptives. Take a look. Wewe ulikuwa umepata firstborn, alafu firstborn akiwa na miezi 8. Yes, ukagundua tena umepata mimba. So hiyo wakati ulikuwa unatumia family planning yoyote?
No, I was not using any family planning. My husband was against family planning. He always told me I'll have children with deformities, I'll have heavy bleeding and health complications. So I didn't know more about family planning. I was in it. Kwamba mzee akisema amesema.
So Daktari, now on contraceptives, because kuna wale wanaamini kuwa contraceptives lead to infertility. Is that true? Is that a myth? Is that
it's not true, because contra means against conception, but it's a temporary method that is used in allowing the couple to plan a family and space the babies out. So all of them are reversible, the effects are reversible, and people return back to fertility. Otherwise, if they were leading to infertility, then these are things even us as medical doctors and practitioners, we will not be comfortable prescribing or giving or even recommending, because we serve to the best interest of the patient. So these are methods which have been researched, they have been used for years, they have been validated even by global health bodies, and therefore they are promoted because they foster good practices when it comes to family planning.
And maybe on that topic, because I see this a lot, especially with women, whereby, yes, you've been on a contraceptive, and now you want to try starting a family or perhaps growing your family. So is there like a window period whereby you have to wean yourself off the contraceptive before now the conception can take place, or it's just immediate or instant?
Some of them, like the hormonal-based methods, will take a couple of weeks or even months, because the level of interaction with the body prevents certain processes which are responsible for conception. And therefore, upon withdrawal of the method, then the body needs time to acclimatize and start back to the normal reproductive cycles. So we have what we call the return to fertility interval, which may vary from method to method. And particularly, it's longer with the hormonal-based contraceptives. But again, it's not. They do not, let me emphasize that they do not cause infertility. So
it's just a delay, because your system is now literally, it's almost like your system is cleaning itself.
It is, but even couples who are not on contraceptive, when they start looking for a baby, you find they don't just conceive instantaneously. As a matter of fact, if they try for about 12 months, it's only 85%. Or 85 out of 100 couples who will conceive. So there are many other modifiers, like the frequency of how much, the frequency of intercourse, when it is done, is it at the point when they are fertile, and many other factors. So it's not only the methods, there are other things which may modify and prolong the waiting period.
And now on contraceptives, because I've seen this a lot, especially on social media, whereby you're seeing babies being born with a coil. So there's no contraceptive that is 100% foolproof.
There is none. We joke that the only method which is 100% is abstinence. But most of them have a high level of effectiveness if they are properly used.
And of course, the best way to make sure that you're properly using your contraceptive, you have to actually go and consult with a professional to let you know which type of contraceptive will actually suit you best, because our bodies are different. One thing might work for Tamima, but it might not necessarily work for the next woman.
Definitely.
Okay.